video that keeps playing up. So you're going on a brand new adventure, a brand new job. Have faith that you can move mountains and have belief. The star is about believing in yourself, power to move mountains, happy changes that bring relief from challenging times. So it's talking about you cleaning out the cobwebs in your diet, your lifestyle, healing from something that was traumatic. You've got here the Five of Wands. This is to do with someone around you or people around you that are very competitive with you, with what you do in your own community, whether it be online or a spiritual community online. Just says that no one can do what you do. You do something completely off charts that I don't know many people that can do. I'm pretty sure that I'm friends with people like Alison Dubois and Mitchell Coombs. They are amazing people, and to actually want to know me or talk to me, I feel privileged to be acknowledged for what I do as well. But I'm in no way in competition. I just do what I do. But it says you may be competitive in a work situation as well. Six of Wands is a victory lap. You are coming through like the Tic Tac parade when Joey Johns came home to beat, I think they beat against the Eels back in 1997, and there was a Tic Tac parade and everyone was cheering him on. They were so happy to see that he came home. And then the song they played was It's a Beautiful Day on the bus all the way home, which I happen to be a huge fan of. Bono is really cool. Then you've got here release. You may be ending something, air signs. You may be ending a marriage or a relationship or a lifestyle, and you're deciding to go home to your roots, I'm getting. It can also be transformation from one stage of your life to the next. A rebirth, a death and a rebirth. As I was explaining in the water signs I did recently, I went through a death and then I came back about 3 or 4 times, and I came back different every time with different memories and episodes and new abilities that I still can't understand and I'm trying to work out. Then we've got the King of Swords, and this is to do with who's in your future. So whoever you're seeing at the moment, there's a brand new relationship on offer. He could be an Aquarian, because you've got Aquarius twice in your chart here, the Star card and the Tower card. So it's saying he could be an Aquarian, and he may be off the charts. He may be a fellow online spiritual advisor. He may also do a YouTube channel. He's someone you invite to do speeches at birthdays and things like that. He's a King of Swords, public speaking, unemotional relationships. He may like his books more than people. He may like his alone time. Then we've got here for the other deck, Scared to Fly. Okay, so you may be going on a trip overseas and you might have a really long flight and you're a bit worried about how long it's going to take to get to and from. I know my son's going over to Thailand. It's about a 10-hour flight, and I'm nervous for him. Like, it's a long way, and you know, you put your faith in an airline that's not even Australian. So I don't know. I'm just very wary of planes. Full stop. Anyway, I have a fear of heights. I have a fear of planes. I used to come on a plane every 8 weeks to come and see my family in New South Wales because I lived in Brisbane, and I was scared. I would literally have to have like a glass of wine on the plane because I was petrified, and I'd do a couple of spells around the plane, like a couple of figure eights so we could keep up in the air. That's the sort of thing I'm just petrified of accidents. I almost died in a plane accident when I was 20. I was going to say 20. And I went over to Japan, and the plane was having issues going across from the mainland, Okinawa, to Osaka, where we had to board a Qantas plane, thank God, to get to Australia. But I was so glad to touch down. That little plane was struggling, and it kept dropping, like free falling from great heights. We were almost on the level of Guam, flying over Guam, and we were like skimming the water pretty much. New life is coming. Spring is stirring. What used to be here is gone. It's time to see the atmosphere and wait for the right moment. It is not time to go when you are told by another, but when you know you are ready. It may look like hanging on to fear or others, but in fact you need a little more time to support you, a little bit more to support you, and then you can fly high. It is truly about sinking into lunar cycles and finding the right time for this venture to take flight. When planning this step, be sure to do it at the right time, when the moon, the energies, and the planets are all lined up and nature herself supports moving forward. Learn more about the natural festivals and the lunar cycles and plan your steps accordingly. Do not rush. Know that good things do take time and that slowly can indeed be a worthy way to work. Rushing can create dilemmas, so sense out what is right for you and get ready to fly higher than ever before. And then you've got the gatekeeper, which is 45, which is she's guarding the door to another world with that little portal and that symbol, which is on the back of this card. That's the 8-pointed pentacle, which is a way to protect your house or wherever you reside. You trace around to open it. You trace clockwise and draw the symbol, which is this one. And then to unlock it, you go anti-clockwise to unlock it. So maybe you need to lock down your abilities at night time so nothing can come in to your area if you feel scared in any shape or form. 45. This is on any door. You can use this visual technique on pretty much any opening door. Sorry, I'm using one hand because my phone won't talk with its container. It's having issues. Electrical issues. Okay. You can shape your own time, create portals between past and present, allow the now to be more effective and magical, revisit the past and do over when the guardian gatekeeper arrives. Watches and clocks may no longer work for you. Timers go off at strange times. There may be a visitation from people you have yet to meet, and you may recreate your past in the dimension experienced when sleeping. Going to fairy mounds and sacred places, stone circles where trees grow in a circle within a fairy ring, may accelerate this process. You will see ghosts and understand the future and stay well amidst it all. For it is not chaos but truth. It is not unreality but more real and more wondrous than any dream. Understand that the concept of linear time is running in a straight line is irrelevant to the question you currently seek an answer to. Foretelling is coming to you as you tap into a source outside of the linear time belief. Understanding that time is circular and is a landscape where you choose to place your attention. The Aboriginal people of Australia in all time have no time, a beginning, life ending, and recreation occurring simultaneously. We too can dream and be without the time pressures we currently believe we need to experience. Some say that when we break through to the fifth world in the future, we will no longer have this current time belief, and all will change and flow. Once upon a time will be now and forever. And we will be one with our ancestors, past companions, present, and generations of the future. We will speak and dream and share together. Yeah, I believe that. I believe that happens at the moment. I daydream most days, and when I'm daydreaming, I'm seeing remnants of people that are not even here. They've passed over, but they're still around because they are able to be around. Maybe it's an anniversary of their death, or it's a full moon, or it's we're coming up to the spring equinox, the 23rd of September. That's a time and a portal for people to shapeshift, to move between worlds. They can come through when there's a certain times of the year. Beltane's another time. The autumn equinox, certain times of the year, they can come through most strongly. And that's all I have for you today for air.